2:46 a.m. A quiet apartment in Fremont, California. The entire city is asleep. Streetlights glow softly outside the window. Inside the apartment, a laptop screen lights up the room. Immigration paperwork covers the desk. Passport copies, employment verification letters, university transcripts, bank statements, and right in the center of it all, an open USCIS form, Form I-129, the document that decides everything: your job, your visa, your future in America. Your eyes feel heavy. But sleep isn't an option tonight, because tomorrow morning, your employer plans to submit your H-1B petition. Months of preparation, years of education, thousands of dollars spent. Everything comes down to this one filing. You stare at the screen. Everything seems ready. Every document uploaded, every section completed. And then suddenly, your phone vibrates. An email notification appears from your company's immigration team. Subject line: urgent, H-1B filing update, action required. Your heartbeat accelerates. You open the email. The message is short, but devastating. Starting April 1st, USCIS requires the new edition of Form I-129. Petitions filed with the previous version may be rejected. You freeze, because the form on your screen is the previous version. And suddenly, one terrifying thought enters your mind. Did everything just become useless overnight? The fear-based superhook. Here's something most immigrants don't realize. The biggest danger to an H-1B application is not denial. It's instant rejection before review even begins. USCIS can return a petition immediately if the wrong form is used, a required section is incomplete, or the petition contains outdated information. No second chance, no explanation, just a returned package. And if that happens during the H-1B filing window, your entire opportunity may disappear for a year. That's 12 months of waiting, 12 months of uncertainty, 12 months of career delay, all because of one overlooked detail. The mistake most immigrants make. Many immigrants believe the H-1B process is simple. Find a job, submit documents, wait for approval, but immigration officers see a completely different picture. They see thousands of applications every season, and they notice patterns, the same mistakes, again and again. Applicants assume their employer handled everything. Employers assume the attorney checked every detail. Attorneys assume HR verified the information. And somewhere in that chain, a small mistake slips through. Maybe it's a job description that's too vague. Maybe it's a salary level that doesn't match the position. Maybe it's an outdated form. The applicant may be highly qualified. The company may genuinely need the worker. But immigration decisions are based on documentation. If the paperwork doesn't clearly prove eligibility, the system simply moves on. Trap 1. The outdated form. Fear your employer submits the petition package. Everything appears perfect. But when USCIS opens the file, they notice something small. The edition date on Form Y-129. It's outdated. Truth. When USCIS updates a form, older versions eventually become invalid. Petitions using outdated forms may be rejected automatically. Why people fall for it? Applications are often prepared weeks before submission, but form requirements can change quickly. Correct move. Always confirm the correct form edition directly on the USCIS website before filing, even if the documents were prepared earlier. Trap 2. The generic job description. Fear an immigration officer reviews your petition. They read the job description. It says things like, assist with company projects, work with internal teams, support business operations. Those duties could apply to almost any position. The officer begins to question whether the job truly requires specialized education. Truth, H-1B visas are designed for specialty occupations requiring specialized knowledge. Why people fall for it? Companies often reuse generic job descriptions, but immigration officers expect detailed explanations. Correct move, ensure the job description clearly explains specific duties, technical responsibilities, and why a specialized degree is required. Trap 3. Experience mismatch fear. Your resume lists certain responsibilities. Your petition describes slightly different duties. The difference seems minor, but immigration officers compare documents carefully. Truth. Even small inconsistencies can trigger questions. Why people fall for it. Applicants assume small differences don't matter. Correct move. Ensure every document tells the same story. Consistency builds credibility. Trap. 4. Salary level confusion. Fear your job offer lists a salary lower than expected for the role. An officer reviewing the petition may question whether the position truly requires specialized knowledge. Truth, H-1B wages must meet prevailing wage requirements for the role and location. Why people fall for it. Many applicants never ask how wage levels are calculated. Correct move. Understand the wage level attached to your role and ensure it aligns with your experience. Law-based empowerment shift. Now here is the empowering truth. Immigration rules may seem complicated, but they are not secret. Every USCIS form, every policy update, every filing instruction is publicly available. That means preparation is possible. If you take time to understand the process, you gain an advantage, because most mistakes happen when people assume everything is already correct. But the immigrants who succeed often do something different. They verify, they ask questions, they double-check. Preparation transforms uncertainty into confidence. Step-by-step survival plan. Step 1. Confirm the correct USCIS form edition before filing. Step 2. Review your job description carefully. Ensure it clearly demonstrates specialized duties. Step 3. Verify that your degree requirement matches the job role. Step 4. Understand your prevailing wage level. Step 5. Track important H-1B deadlines every year. Step 6. Keep copies of every document submitted. Step 7. Double-check consistency across all paperwork. Step 8. Consult a qualified immigration attorney if needed. Real-life scenario. The airport question. Imagine this situation. You return to the United States after visiting family abroad. You arrive at the airport. An immigration officer scans your passport. They see your H-1B visa. Then they ask, "Where do you work?" You answer. Then comes the next question. What exactly do you do there? If your answer doesn't match the job described in your petition, the officer may begin asking deeper questions, because immigration officers sometimes verify employment details during entry inspections. Consistency matters. Your job description, your documents, your answers, they must all align. Real-life scenario. The promotion. Another situation immigrants often face. Your company offers you a promotion, better salary, more responsibility, but the new role includes different duties. If the new job significantly changes your responsibilities, your employer may need to file an amended petition. Many workers don't realize this. They accept the promotion immediately. But immigration filings are tied to specific job roles. Communication with your employer becomes essential. Real-life scenario. Remote work. Remote work has become common. Employees move to new cities, sometimes even new states. But immigration rules still rely on location-based wage determinations. If your work location changes, your employer may need to update certain filings. Many immigrants overlook this detail, but work location can affect visa compliance. The emotional reality of immigration. Immigration is not just paperwork. It is a journey filled with hope, sacrifice, and determination. Many immigrants leave their families behind. They start new lives in unfamiliar places. They study harder, work longer hours, and push forward despite uncertainty. Every visa stamp, every immigration form, every interview represents another step toward the life they are building. Community message. If you're going through the immigration process right now, take a moment to breathe. This journey can feel overwhelming, but you are not alone. Millions of immigrants have faced these same challenges, and many of them succeeded. Preparation builds confidence, information builds protection, and every step you take carefully moves you closer to your future. Viral share trigger. If you know someone planning to apply for an H-1B visa this year, share this information with them. Send it to a friend, a classmate, a colleague, because sometimes one small reminder, one simple warning, or one shared piece of knowledge can prevent a costly mistake, and helping someone protect their future is one of the most powerful things you can do. Authority sign-off. Immigration rules will continue to evolve. Forms will change. Policies will update. But preparation will always matter. The immigrants who succeed are the ones who stay informed, ask questions, verify details, and take every step carefully. Because the future you are building is worth protecting.